Hi, and welcome to Book Chat with Julie, and welcome to my dining room table once again. I'm Julie with the North Little Rock Public Library System in North Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm at the Argenta Library, and we have the Lehman Library, so welcome. This month, for November, these are so new that some of them I don't even have anything to talk about because I opened the box and checked them out and brought them to do the video, but these are on the to be read, and these are brand new books, straight out of the box. They haven't even hit the shelf yet. So let me introduce you and to some of these reads, add to your to be read pile, and maybe you can get them all read by the end of the year. Do you start a new book quota that you want to do for the beginning of the year? Do you start that in January, or do you just kind of keep it going all year? My intentions is always started in January, and this is how many books I want to read for the year. This is how many pages I want to read. This is how many words I want to read. But sometimes they all just get mixed in, and I just keep it going. I just keep my book journal going, and I just keep lists of books that I want to read, books that I've read, books I've listened to. So I don't really break it down into years. So let's get started, and let me add to your to be read pile. So fresh out of the gate is Reckoning by Catherine Coulter. It's an FBI thriller, and that's all I've got to tell you, because this is actually the number one book that's on my list right now. I have moved that to the top of my stack. I have one on my audio that I'm listening to right now. I'm in probably the last 5 or 6 chapters, and then I'm going to sit down with this one for my to be read. How about Do Not Disturb, as in donut? So, do you like donuts? We have one of the best donut shops here in North Little Rock, and that's Mark's Donuts. So, if you're ever in town, hit me up and I'll take you to Mark's Donuts. So, this one is it's a cozy mystery, and it is part of a series. Again, it's type of a series that you do not have to read them. Did you catch that? You do not have to read them in order, but they do follow maybe the detective, maybe the thriller, maybe the town scapegoat in a cozy mystery. But the filling is looking grim for pastry chef and amateur sleuth Juliet Capshaw. So this one, it has a donut with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a donut wedding cake. So Do Not Disturb, and that's by Ellie Alexander. Brand new, just hit the shelves. How about Therese Ann Fowler? It all comes down to this: a warm, keenly perspective novel of sisterhood, heartbreak, home, and what it takes to remake life at its halfway point. For fans of Ann Patchett and Emma Stroud, you will enjoy Therese Ann Fowler's It All Comes Down to This. Sandra Brown, she's a popular author, has written many books, and this is Overkill. Let's see if I can see what it says, because this one really just came out of the box. Former Super Bowl MVP quarterback Zach Bridger hasn't seen his ex-wife Rebecca Pratt for some time, not since their volatile marriage imploded. So he's shocked to receive a life-altering call about her. Rebecca has been placed on life support after a violent assault, and he, despite their divorce, has medical power of attorney. Zach is asked to make an impossible choice: to keep her on life support or to take her off. Buckling under some weight of responsibility and the glare of the public scrutiny, Zach ultimately walks away, letting Rebecca's parents have the final say. Or do they? Overkill. That looks like a good nighttime book. The Housekeeper by Joy Fielding. A woman hires a housekeeper to care for her aging parents, only to watch as she takes over their lives in this riveting novel from the New York Times bestselling author. In the end, I only have myself to blame. I'm the one who let her in. So this is a story where does the housekeeper take over? Another mystery. The Housekeeper by Joy Fielding. And I know that some of our new releases match the headlines. So we have some new books coming out that will this spring and in the upcoming summer of 2023 that will encase the story of the coronation. We now know that there was going to be a new coronation sometime in the year of 2023. And Jennifer Robson, she has a book coming out in 2023 by chance, and it's called The Coronation. And she is a historical fiction writer. I went to the shelves to find one of her first historical fictions, and this was The Gown. This is a story about the royal wedding. And it's a historical fiction about the three different women who helped embroidery the gown that Queen Elizabeth wrote that she wore for her wedding to Prince Philip. Again, this is historical fiction. I'm looking forward, kind of in a sad way, for the upcoming books that will be coming out in the next year or two that will depict the life of Queen Elizabeth, whether there are nonfiction or whether they're historical fiction. Always something that I love to read about. So I hope you'll go back and read The Gown by Jennifer Robson. And I've put that back on my to be read pile to read it again. I read it a few years ago, but I'm going to dive back into that one again. So here we are in November. It's Thanksgiving time. I hope that if you're traveling, that you're traveling safely. If you have family traveling to see you, I hope they're traveling safely. I hope you enjoy family. Some football during November, during Thanksgiving weekend, or however you celebrate those holidays that are upcoming and coming in November. So the most important thing is just to be with friends and family, and that's who you make up in your life. So I get ready for the Christmas season coming up in the next book chat. I will have Christmas reads, some good gift giving ideas for book lovers. And again, I thank you for joining me for another episode at my dining room table of Book Chat with Julie.